morning, everyone. I am awake and it's 7:03, and yes, I have a full face of makeup on already. Why am I up quite so early getting all moving forward? Well, I don't have any official reservations until I can get into Epcot, which is at 8:30 in the morning. However, there's a restaurant really close to here that I've heard great things about for a gluten-free breakfast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in. I didn't make a reservation, but I'm hoping that if I get there when they open at 7:30 in the morning, I might be able to do a walk-up. If I can't, I'm going to give myself a backup option. Now, it's just one person. I'm not a group, and that makes it a little easier for me to do this. So if you're a group of multiple people, of 3 or more people, this may not be feasible for you, but I'm hoping it'll work for me. Where's that place? I'm right by the Skyliner at Caribbean Beach, but not the main hub, the midway through Epcot Skyliner. And that stop is Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera. We're going to have a good breakfast before we get to the parks, because I don't actually start eating for the food festival till about 10:30 or so. So wish me luck. So this is where we come out of our room, and we're going to head, I think we could go that way or that way, because that's the water. So I'm going to walk out to the water because I think it'll be prettier. Oh, and there's our Iceland ending, which is just ice, no soda. Oh, but isn't this pretty? And the Skyliner is already running. But look, we're right at the Skyliner. This is perfect, because that big restaurant, that big space over there, is where we're heading. And that space on the top of that one, that's where we're hoping to go. So it is just a little chilly, but not much. Like the coat I have on right now might be too much, but because I am also looking at rain, this will be rain protection. This is a risk. I'm going to tell you that now. There was yesterday an opening for breakfast at Topolino's around noon, but I'm going to be eating the festival foods by then. I've heard great things about it, and this is cool to know. The Skyliner is already running. The park wouldn't open until... I wonder if this is for breakfasts. The park wouldn't open until... Let's see, if the park opens at 8:30, 7:30, so this is about the time it would start. I just love being here. Now, the big thing is when it's really close to park opening time, it does take some time to get onto one of these. This is so cool. There are people running. There are people walking. I've not approached it. If you want to go to Topolino's, if you want to go be at a Skyliner resort without necessarily being right at the hub, if you're going to be more at Epcot when you're doing the Skyliner, this is the place to go. Skyliner. That pink building there, that's my building. I'm just through a cut-through by the beach, which is super close because the resort goes all the way around there. And there is the main check-in area. And then this would be the other set of resorts up here that I might want to stay at to be able to do this. This is probably the only way I can pre-schedule it, because I normally am just doing these quick 2-day trips. And most of the restaurants, they're going to book really, really early. So let's see. Now, one of the things, since we've got at least 15 minutes before I can do anything, I want to show you something. You've got time, and you're in the Epcot, Hollywood Studios area, and you just want to kind of kill some time, especially if you're going on the Epcot line. I recommend going out the International Gateway, getting on the Skyliner, and taking it one stop, and getting off the Skyliner and walking towards the Riviera. You don't have to go in it, just walk towards it. And I'm going to show you a little special something that you're going to find. As you can see, there's the entrance to the Skyliner, and there's this beautiful overhang. And it's got some fountains in here and 2 incredible mirrors. Here is the first, and it's a mosaic of Rapunzel. And if you go a little farther down, There's a second one, and the second one is Peter Pan. I will tell you, with some hard looking, I know I found a hidden Mickey in Rapunzel. And for some reason, I thought I found one in Peter Pan's as well. If you go through, where you want to look is in that white trail, because it's almost all circles. And in there, I'm pretty sure I have previously caught a beautiful and wonderful hidden Mickey. And I know I've caught one in Rapunzel's. It's in the lanterns. It is on, if you're walking from the Skyliner to Rapunzel, it's up at the very top, but closer to your left side. It's right at the archway. So, when those two are connected, Michelle, I'm trying to put it in the center. There you go. There it is. Just taking in the beauty. Now, this is a resort. It's mostly DVC. If you're not DVC and you just want to rent a room here, it's stupidly expensive. I'm actually here more for the characters. Sorry, for the food than I am for the characters. So if they tell me, no, you can't, there's no space. Or if they say, hey, if you want to sit at the bar, we can feed you, but we can't do you at the table. You want to serve the characters? I'll look at the characters from a distance, but I might be okay with that. Our second option is right here, Primo Piatto. There was a lunch dining review that a Flame and I did. We sat right outside here. It was during COVID where we got our food and we came out and ate. Oh, that was a great experience. And keep in mind, I am probably not the only person who has this great, exciting idea to try and get into Topolino. So, no guarantees. I love this view. Yay. Okay, so I have leftovers from my breakfast. So I'm taking them back to my room because it's so close before I head out to go to Epcot. It is about 9:30 now, so a little bit longer than I might have originally wanted to go. But had a great time, Candace, if you were watching this. What a pleasure. Thank you. Just had a great time. It was great getting to know you and learning about you. And now we're gonna head back down. We're going to explore. Yay! This is a beautiful resort. This is one of those dream resorts I want to stay at. Hey, if you ever looking to have someone stay at Riviera for you, and you want to put me up, so we're gonna head back to the resort, Caribbean Beach, because it is so close. Drop off the food, and head into Epcot and let's do some artistic experiences. I'm not stuffed. I stopped myself before I finished everything. But I'm full enough that I'm going to give myself a little room before I start putting food in my system again. The deadly ibis is stalking its prey. Actually, is that an ibis? That's a big one. I think that's a heron. It's beautiful. Blue-legged. I think that's a heron. A beautiful heron. So, Caribbean Beach, as the world starts to wake up. It is going to be overcast all day today and chilly. And for that, we're sad. Aruba, Jamaica, Old Port Royal. That's not how it goes. So when the Skyliner is running, awesome location. So they're making the sand all peaceful. After a brief stop back at my room in order to drop off some food, use the restroom, do a little touch-up, drop off the heavier jacket I had because it's not going to be any colder, I am ready to head out to the park. Well, we've had a busy morning already. Got up early, had a fancy character breakfast, met the Fab Four. That was, my Fab Four, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Yeah, we like them. And now we're off to the Skyliner. They have stepped up to doing everyday housekeeping again in the deluxe resorts, and every other day housekeeping in the moderates and the value resorts. I'm a moderate, so I won't actually get housekeeping while I'm here. That's fine. I mean, you know, I would be putting a tip out if there's someone was coming, but if they're not, I don't have to worry about that. Like if I was coming from the resorts there, that's the way that would get me back to Caribbean, Pop, and Hollywood Studios. But here, we're gonna go this way, which again is even closer to my resort. And this is our entrance to Epcot. The Skyliner is such a peaceful and civilized way to travel. I will be sad when it's not here tomorrow, but big surprise, we have someone joining us, otherwise known as Rachel. And look, hey, vlogs unite. Here we go. You never know what you're gonna find when you're walking through other vloggers doing their thing. It's what happens. Hi. Hi. If you guys know who those people I just filmed were, put it in the comments below, tag them so they know that, hey, we caught them on film. We are now at the Skyliner. I was informed getting into this. This is a wheelchair Skyliner cabin, which means I'm not gonna disembark when everybody else gets off. I'm gonna actually wait, and it goes around the corner and pulls off to a specific area where then the wheelchair people can get their wheelchair in, settled, locked into place, and then it pulls them out and puts them back into the flow. It's kind of cool. From Caribbean Beach Resort, you can either go to this Epcot line, which we've done, or back there's another line that goes directly to Hollywood Studios. And what you're seeing in front of you there is the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Now, one of the things I think that's kind of awesome is the Tower of Terror. You see the unusual coloring of it, kind of looks a little bit like not Americana, as it were. So when they were building Tower of Terror, they realized it was going to be stuck in the middle of the sight lines of Morocco, the country in Epcot. So when they built it, the very top, if you look at the very top of that, and I'll see if I can crop in, but you'll notice it really does kind of look like spires of a Moroccan temple. So when you see it at a distance, it just merges right in there and doesn't distract you. So have you guys ridden the Skyliner? Do you have a preference of Skyliner versus bus versus monorail versus boat? Yeah, I mean, I love this because you see all the Epcot Resort. Yeah, it's actually chilly with the top pieces open right now.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn.
I said that already. Okay, so ignore them. So we're coming into Epcot. You will see directly to the right of the pole is going to be France, and France below it. In the distance, you see Spaceship Earth, and off to the right, you see that light blue next to the Morocco. See, there's Morocco, so you can remember what the Tower of Terror looked like. But over here, that big blue thing, that's Cosmic Rewind. I have ridden it once, and since I will never be able to do it again, go look at this video up here, because not all of the cultural hosts are back yet. I don't know if you're aware of following that, but sorry. We're going to Epcot! Yay! To my favorite festival, Festival of the Arts. I love Festival of the Arts. And you guys might too. Today I'll show you some of the reasons why, in amongst the food, which will be in a different vlog. And when you're coming to the Festival of the Arts, especially if you're trying a bunch of foods, you should get the Festival of the Arts book. And what, ladies and gentlemen, is a trip back to Epcot without a visit to the most famous and most important country of all, Benalia. Benalia is a quiet town today. Not many people visiting, but we're here to visit Benalia. If you don't know what I'm talking about, follow this vlog. Remember, Festival of the Arts, there will be pictures scattered all about. And Alice has drawn her favorite white rabbit. Let's go and get my magnet. Coffee. It is strong with these people. Coffee's has created 4 specialty drinks this time. They're all the basic same concept of lemonade with boba pearls and a little flavoring of something. I'm going to look for the one with dragon fruit. They do a boozy version and a non-boozy version. I'm probably going non-boozy. I'm so glad to be back. But wait, there's even more good news. Have you heard? It's going away. I will be able to see Germany. I will be able to see the outpost. Right, that's not a good one. I'll be able to see Italy. Italy. What beautiful, beautiful views. I miss them. Hello, Ibis. I think that I'm hoping that means that the boat to Italy back to the front of the the port will come back too, because boy, I miss that boat. You know, because I don't always want to go to Morocco, and sometimes it's faster to walk it. Now, when you get into the parks, you will have this large version of the festival map. They also, for those of you playing at home, let me do that straight on. And then they have all the foods and the art. I had an incredible experience here last year. I met a bunch of the artists, took some fabulous pictures, bought some fabulous art and photographs, and I'll try to link the video for that up here. Sorry, up here. And got to do that proper point. But now, it's most of this stuff doesn't really start till 11. I mean, I can see the food booths starting to open up, and that's because it's 10:15, so they're getting their odds and ends ready. And sometimes they open at 10:30. Depends. But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful day. I feel like I was just here. Oh wait, you were over Christmas. You know, it's funny because I'm not local. So this is a big challenge. And if you're looking for a way to support me, in the bottom of this vlog, you'll see something about a Ko-fi fund. Coffee, I think, Ko-fi. But it's support my Dole Whip fund. And anything that comes into there is specifically to help support these trips, the reviews, the foods I try for you guys. So if you can, you know, it's never a requirement. Absolutely not. But if you can, hey, I'm not going to say no. It's very helpful. Yeah, and also other things you can do to help support the channel, like subscribe to the channel, like videos, or comment. Oh, as a reminder, I'm at as of today, probably about 420 followers. When we hit 500, I'm going to do a giveaway. So make sure you comment, because if you comment and you're subscribed, that will be what enters you into the giveaway, and then I'll do a randomizer to get the right comment, or the winning comment, I should say. And then I'll let you guys know so we can make arrangements to get you your stuff. I'm so excited, man. So here, this is also important for this festival, and this will be the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. What this is 5 items. Actually, they offer you 7 items, but you have to eat at least 5 of them, and you can repeat them if you need to. For example, with the gluten allergy, we can eat the blood orange braised tartare, the scallops with a modification, the key lime pie with a modification. We can't eat the other items. So what you would do, if you did want to do it for yourself, is you would just eat those things multiple times. Additionally, you can, if you would like, the prize is a cookie, which does not help you, and something else food-based that I think you can have. And I'm here by a 50th anniversary statue. I think I've turned my magic band on. It is lighting. Hi. Hi. Is that it? He literally just said hi. That was it. Oh, look at the detail work on the salamander's head. So I did this last time, and I waved at all of them, and they all made noise. And after I did that, oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to wave because officially, this is what puts it on your Play app. And you wave them to say hi, which it buzzed at me. Oh, I like my music better than hers. Didn't last very long, but I liked it. And we're going to wave at them and have them make noise.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, hold on, let me...
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
What happens is you get close, and I don't know if you can see it right now, but your band starts to light up. And then you wave, and it buzzed. That there's these odd patterns of color in the flowers. Yellow, dark purple, and orange. And you look at the paint tubes, yellow, purple, and dark orange. But if you look at the front, it's as if the paint has spilled out. The yellow starts at the yellow tube, and the purple starts at the purple tube. It's really awesome. So some of the beautiful things they have here are like the chalk art. This is Raya and the Last Dragon.
Raya?
The movie was Raya and the Last Dragon. That's the young woman with the burgundy coat. And that's Tuk Tuk, I believe is the name of her friend.
I only saw it once. I forget.
And you look at it, and if you look at it straight on, you'll see it's got odd perspective. But when you stand at one end and go something like this, the perspective looks like it's the right size. That's art. On this path are all kinds of artists, and they'll sit there during the day and draw. Now, it's going to get wet later today. So what we're doing now is checking out the chalk art before it all goes away. So you've got Alice by Lee and Epcot guests. That's kind of awesome. And Lee also did the caterpillar after Husukai by Brian. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the detail in the fruit. After Garzani. So these are basically, they're mimicking the art styles of other famous artists. This is after Monet. And it's very much his sort of watercolor style. Oh. After Calvo, Frida. Awesome. After Franz Marc. He's got to be a more modern artist. I have to look him up. Yeah, he looks like sort of the same world as Picasso, you know what I mean? Oh, and Lee did this one too. And I know that, I think that character is from Nemo.
Oh, that one's kind of wacky.
Kind of fun. Oh yeah, it's got to be.
Sorry.
Because now we got Hank. Oops. Hank. I'm going the wrong direction, aren't I?
Down staircase.
I'm the salmon, happy birthday, the salmon swimming upstream. After Rennie. Love the way they have the light playing, like Rembrandt almost. After Van Gogh. Yes, it's Van Gogh, not Van Gogh. That's Americanized. Just saying. After Monet again. Not to be confused with Manet. Again, Mark, he's got to be like a Picasso time frame, like a modern artist. There's so much for modern, I know I'm talking 100 years in the past. After Lippo. I keep going backwards, I'm sorry. I'm at the end at this point. After Monet. After Diderot. Sorry, I mispronounced that. And Minnie! Yay! This will stand here and they will draw them and paint them. And it's the chalk art. Up, up, up. And I see a lady who seems so sad and lonely, all by herself, with nobody to take a picture with. And we're gonna fix that. Here's Figment, and we wave hello. Hi, Figment.
Person, you gotta wave?
Wave like you're saying hello to your best friend.
Okay.
The annual Pass Magnet Distribution Center. You bring your pass and that ID of yours that's yours. It has a photo. You hand it to them, and we have a special Dumbo magnet. I like Dumbo. So
All right.
yay! We got a Dumbo magnet! Yay! It looks like the center of the teacup ride. Which, if you do not touch the center of it, is a very peaceful ride. I have proof. I wrote it. But some of the artists has actually started coming out and showing off their art. I don't think I went to this section. Oh wow, there's some jewelry here. Okay, I definitely did not see this stuff last year. There's the big paintings, some of the drawings. I'm not going to go in the booths and show up a lot of the art because that's their stuff, but I'm going to go look at this jewelry. This is the entirety of Beauty and the Beast with all the characters. As a table. I have cats. That would be bad. That would be so bad. But they've got all of these amazing ornate tables. And I believe some of the company that makes these, or the artist who makes these, has made some that appear in different parks. I just had a lovely chat, actually. The Promenade Fine Art has a switching out artists, and there's that jewelry booth right up front, and oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Some incredible ornate handmade work, just stunning. I try, like I said, I try not to try to take pictures of other people's work, and what she's got is all one of a kind, so just amazing stuff. Oh, that's right. So they have a bubble machine over here, and it is not just a normal bubble machine. It is a bubble machine with the bubbles having smoke in them. So if you pop a bubble, it goes poof, which people kept saying was so much more satisfying. And I can understand that. Oh wow, it is crowded here. This is the whole Figment Pavilion thing. It's crowded. Oh, the bubble stopped. They'll start up again in a minute. Standing in line for a drink here over at the Joffrey's in Canada, and we're at the edge of the England Pavilion. And if you listen carefully behind me, They're playing What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor? Just saying. It's going away. It's going away. Yay! It's going away. Yay! Sorry. I know someone put a lot of work into that, but boy, it's ugly. It's only pretty when it's in the middle of the show. So, I'm just sitting off to the side here. I picked up a drink over at the Joffrey's. Not a coffee drink, but another one. Still have my backpack on. Let me just take the backpack off. So as you can see, I have pulled off some layers. And truthfully, I could pull the scarf off too, but the scarf is such great colors that I'm going to leave it on longer than like a jacket or anything else. And the sun has come out. Now, they are warning/threatening about rain today. And I am going to let you know that they are looking at, it is now 1:51, and originally they said potential for rain was starting at 2. So technically any time. It is 70 now, and I'm actually warm, you know. I mean, my hands are warm, the good circulation kind of thing going on. I have not had any alcohol today, so I can't blame it on anything else, but it is talking about rain taking it back down to feeling like a couple of degrees cooler than this. See, it warns rain, an 85% chance of rain, like in 8 minutes, which I'm not seeing. And again, at 3 p.m., a 79% chance, then it goes away for a while, and it comes back at 7 p.m. and then at 10 p.m. So they might actually have fireworks today. I'm not sure. They do have drawing classes at 12:30 and 1:30, and I have missed both of those today, unfortunately. I was kind of focused on the foods, and again, I'm just taking my time. I'm not trying to make myself crazy about this stuff. So that is where we are. I mean, I can see clouds coming in. I can see stuff coming in. I think I'll be okay going to my sandals. I will be okay if I have to put on my poncho. I will have to take this off if I put the poncho on, because if it really is raining, this bleeds. It is gorgeous, but it ain't good for wet weather. So what are your thoughts about Festival of the Arts? Have you been to Festival of the Arts? And if you've been to other festivals, what's the one you like? I will tell you personally, this is my favorite. This is by far my favorite. Because there is such a level and a concern of creativity in art, and to me that's my jive. My vibe? I guess it's my vibe. I don't know. I'm old enough that I'm now not knowing the trendy stuff anymore. And of course, if it does start truly... Oh, see, now it's getting cloudy because I said it was sunny. But if it does start truly getting close to rain, I'll switch out to the GoPro for the dining reviews or try to do some inside stuff. I haven't gone to the Figment booth for the fruit pizza or the Figment drink because I was going to wait until it does rain to go do that because it just made the most sense to find that location. It's nice out. I'm gonna get myself moving. Gonna do a little stretching while I sit here, and then head farther in and see what else there is to see. Yay! All right. So if you guys have been following in the last few vlogs, and it'll keep coming up, I'm at about 420 subscribers right now. When I reach 500, I am going to do a small giveaway. You know, I mean, I'm not making any money on the channel, but I do want to do a giveaway to thank you guys for everything that you've done to help me and your loyalty to me. So the rules of the contest are you have to be subscribed to the channel. Here's the guidelines to the commercial. Okay, no. But they have to be, you have to be subscribed to the channell, and you have to comment on the videos. And the more videos you comment on, the more your chance of getting pulled are. And then I'm going to do a randomizer when I pull it of all the people who have commented on the videos and are also subscribers, and there will be a winner out of that group. And then when I hit 1,000, I'll do another one, because I've already got that one set up. This one I can tell you now, because I was getting it during the last trip. And if I can find a photograph, or if I can take a photograph when I get back to edit it, I'll put that in there. But it is a Disney 50th anniversary Rubik's Cube. It's just really cool looking, but it's the Fab 6. You can't have a Fab 5 if you're doing a Rubik's Cube. There are 6 sides. But it's very cool. So, you know, I'd love to have you along. I mean, you don't have to subscribe for that. It's to follow the channel and see what's going on. But like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, you know, and I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?